Welcome back to Important Updates, global news without the noise. Subscribe to stay updated. I'm sure you've heard the news. The desert air was still, heavy with anticipation, as the first rays of dawn crept across the silent expanse of Abu Dhabi's airport. For a moment, it felt as if time itself was holding its breath, waiting for something extraordinary to happen, until a low rumble shattered the silence echoing across the empty runway. The ground trembled, and the air vibrated with the unmistakable promise of power. 4 massive engines roared to life, their thunderous growl breaking the long slumber. Each turbine spun with renewed energy, signaling the return of a true aviation marvel. This wasn't just any plane. Its silhouette dominated the horizon, casting a long shadow over the tarmac as the sun rose behind it. This was the Airbus A380, the world's largest passenger jet, a double-decker giant that once redefined air travel. Etihad's Super Jumbo was waking up after years in storage, defying predictions it would never fly again. Dust was brushed away, and hope was restored as the aircraft was carefully towed from its resting place. The world had changed, but some icons are too grand to stay grounded. The A380's presence was a reminder of ambition and dreams that refuse to fade. The A380's return was more than an engine test. It was a symbol of hope and ambition, a testament to resilience in the face of uncertainty. Its engines sang a song of revival, echoing across the airport. As the ground crew watched, they knew they were reviving a legend. Their faces reflected pride and awe, knowing their hands had helped bring this giant back to life. Mechanics and engineers had spent months preparing every system, restoring the giant to its former glory. Every bolt, every wire, every panel was checked and rechecked, ensuring perfection for its return. The distinctive Etihad livery gleamed under the sun, ready for a triumphant return. The comeback was official. The aircraft stood as a beacon of progress and renewal. Aviation fans and former passengers buzzed with excitement. Social media lit up with photos and stories as people gathered to witness history in the making. The A380 wasn't just more seats. It was the soul of Etihad, polished and prepped for a new era. Its luxurious cabins promised comfort and adventure, inviting travelers to dream once more. The king was ready for its crown. With every turn of its wheels, the anticipation grew, and the world watched as the legend prepared to soar. The sky was about to get a whole lot more interesting. The A380's return marked not just a flight, but the rebirth of a dream that once seemed lost. Etihad's A380 story began with bold ambition. The Super Jumbo wasn't just another plane, it was a flying palace, setting new standards for luxury. The sheer size allowed Etihad to create headline-grabbing interiors, from the residence, a 3-room suite in the sky, to first apartments and spacious business studios. Even economy felt more comfortable and open. The A380 quickly became Etihad's flagship, a symbol of innovation and luxury. Passengers loved the quiet, smooth ride and the sense of occasion every flight brought. The aircraft won awards for its design and service, becoming an icon in aviation. Aviation fans flocked to airports just to glimpse it. The A380 was Etihad's canvas for redefining travel. For years, it was the crown jewel, a testament to thinking big and putting passengers first. The legend was born in the sky. Then, everything changed. The world as we knew it came to a sudden halt, and the aviation industry was hit harder than ever before. The 2020 pandemic brought global travel to a standstill, grounding thousands of flights overnight and leaving airports eerily silent. Borders closed, flights were canceled, and airlines faced disaster. The once bustling terminals became ghost towns, and the future of air travel was thrown into uncertainty. For the A380, a marvel of engineering designed to carry over 480 passengers across continents, empty seats meant financial ruin. The cost of operating such a massive aircraft with so few travelers was simply unsustainable. Etihad, like many airlines, grounded its entire A380 fleet to cut costs and survive the crisis. The Super Jumbos, once the pride of the skies, were suddenly without purpose. The giants were parked in long rows, engines covered to protect them from the elements, their futures uncertain. These aircraft, built for long-haul journeys, now sat idle under the harsh sun. Many believed this was the end for the Super Jumbo. The sight of so many A380s grounded was a stark symbol of the industry's struggles. The airline shifted focus to smaller, more efficient jets like the 787 and A350, which were better suited to the reduced demand and offered greater flexibility. The A380 seemed out of place in a leaner, post-pandemic world, dwarfed by the new generation of fuel-efficient aircraft that now dominated the runways. For years, the planes sat dormant, their fate debated by experts and fans alike. Aviation enthusiasts traveled just to catch a glimpse of these sleeping giants, hoping for a miracle. Some predicted they'd be scrapped for parts, their era over. Others held out hope for a comeback, believing the world might one day need their capacity again. Etihad restructured, aiming to become a boutique airline focused on luxury and exclusivity, rather than sheer size. The dream of the Flying Palace, with its lavish suites and onboard lounges, was put on hold, a symbol of a more optimistic era. The skies lost a bit of their grandeur, as the majestic A380s disappeared from view, leaving behind only memories and empty runways. The giants slept, their engines silent, and no one knew if they'd ever wake up to soar again. The era of the four-engine giant seemed over, marking the end of an ambitious chapter in aviation history. As the world recovered, travel demand surged back, faster than anyone expected. Etihad's smaller planes were packed, but it wasn't enough. Aircraft delivery delays made the situation urgent. In storage sat 10 A380s, an instant solution to the capacity crunch. After careful analysis, Etihad reversed course and announced the A380's return. The move was practical. Booming demand made the Super Jumbo viable again. It was a strategic decision to boost capacity on key routes and restore Etihad's premium experience. Reviving the A380s required months of checks, maintenance, and retraining staff. It was a massive investment, but one the airline believed would pay off. The comeback wasn't just nostalgia, it was smart business. The A380's return signaled Etihad's confidence in the future of travel. The giant was coming back for a reason. The skies were ready for grandeur again. What truly sets the Etihad A380 apart from other aircraft? It all begins with space, an abundance of it, everywhere you look. Step on board and you immediately sense the difference. The ceilings soar higher, the aisles are noticeably wider, and the entire cabin feels open and inviting, no matter which class you're flying in. This sense of spaciousness is designed to make every journey more comfortable and less claustrophobic, even on the longest flights. In economy, comfort is built in for long flights. The seats are ergonomically designed with adjustable headrests and extra legroom, so you can stretch out and relax. Thoughtful touches like larger windows and mood lighting help you feel refreshed when you land. But the real magic happens in the premium cabins, where luxury and innovation come together to create a truly unique flying experience. The residence is the crown jewel, the only three-room suite in the sky. It features a private living room, bedroom, and ensuite shower, all attended by your own dedicated butler and an onboard chef ready to prepare gourmet meals to your taste. First-class apartments offer a private sanctuary, with a spacious seat that transforms into a fully flat bed, and even access to a shower at 40,000 feet. It's like having your own personal suite in the sky. In business studios, every seat has direct aisle access and converts into a fully flat bed, ensuring privacy and comfort. Whether you want to work, dine, or sleep, you have the space and flexibility to do it all. The lobby is a unique social lounge, exclusive to first and business guests. Here, you can relax, enjoy a drink, or connect with fellow travelers in a stylish, comfortable setting. Beyond luxury, the A380 is engineered for well-being. It offers cleaner air, a lower cabin altitude for less fatigue, and an incredibly quiet environment, making your journey peaceful and restorative. The advanced Rolls-Royce engines are so efficient and quiet that you can have a conversation without ever needing to raise your voice, even during takeoff. Every detail, from the ambient lighting to the premium seat materials and elegant accents, is carefully crafted to enhance your comfort and sense of style. The Etihad A380 isn't just a flight, it's a complete experience, designed to make every moment in the air enjoyable, whether you're traveling for business or with family. That's why travelers around the world rave about it and look forward to flying on the A380 again and again. With its unmatched comfort, luxury, and memorable moments, the Etihad A380 stands out as one of the most remarkable ways to travel. It's simply more memorable than any other. With the A380 back, the big question, where will it fly? Etihad chose London Heathrow as the first destination, a flagship route with huge demand and premium passengers. Heathrow's limited slots make the A380's capacity a perfect fit. one flight, many more seats. An efficient way to serve two global cities. As more A380s return, Etihad plans to expand to other high-demand routes. Destinations like New York, Paris, Sydney, and Seoul are likely candidates. The A380 thrives on long-haul high-traffic corridors. Careful route planning ensures the Super Jumbo's return is both popular and profitable. Passengers eagerly await news of the next destinations. The A380 is back where it belongs, on the world's busiest skies. The aviation world is buzzing about the Etihad A380's return. Passengers are thrilled, sharing memories of comfort, quiet, and unique features like the lobby. Many say they'll go out of their way to fly the A380 again. Cabin crew are excited too. The aircraft is a fantastic workplace, with spacious galleys and comfortable rest areas. There's pride in delivering a truly special experience. Aviation experts now see the logic. The A380 effect draws passengers who want something unique. It's a powerful marketing tool and a key differentiator for Etihad. Pilots are perhaps the happiest. Flying the A380 is a career highlight. The consensus, from passengers to crew, the A380's return is a welcome event. The Super Jumbo is more than a plane. It's an experience people seek out. The legend lives on. The Airbus A380 is an engineering marvel. Its wingspan is nearly 80 meters, almost a football field. The tail stands as tall as an 8-story building. Two full-length decks offer 40% more space than a 747. The A380 is made of 4 million parts from 1,500 companies in 30 countries. Each engine generates up to 70,000 pounds of thrust, yet the plane is one of the quietest long-haul jets. It has 220 windows and can serve over 500 people on a long flight. The wiring would stretch over 500 kilometers. Paris to Zurich. It takes 3,600 liters of paint to cover its massive surface. A fully loaded A380 weighs as much as 100 elephants and has 22 wheels. Despite its size, it can fly over 15,000 kilometers non-stop. The A380 truly pushes aviation's boundaries. The Etihad A380's return is more than an airline story, it's about resilience and ambition. By bringing back its flagship, Etihad signals a commitment to exceptional travel. The future looks bright and big. For travelers, it means more comfort, more choice, and the return of a special way to fly. The A380 elevates the journey, not just the destination. Its comeback shows there's still strong demand for quality and luxury in the skies. Passengers are willing to seek out, and pay for, a better experience. The A380 is a symbol of confidence for Etihad and aviation as a whole. The sleeping giant has awakened, and the skies are grander for it. As the Super Jumbo soars again, it carries the hopes of travelers and the renewed ambition of a great airline. The king is back on its throne, and its reign is just beginning.